Welcome to Choodle Sketches by Sir Choobie, where faith is learned, understood, and deepened in simple ways. Let's get started. In this video, we explore one of the most beautiful and tender documents of our time, Amoris Laetitia, The Joy of Love by Pope Francis. In a world where families are under pressure, where love is often misunderstood or undervalued, Amoris Laetitia reminds us that love is still possible, still sacred, and still the key to true happiness. Let's dive into the heart of this document. Pope Francis begins by affirming the real-world challenges families face: financial difficulties, emotional wounds, cultural pressures, and yes, even brokenness. But instead of judging or idealizing, Amoris Laetitia invites the Church to walk with families, not above them. As Francis says, no family drops down from heaven perfectly formed. Every family is a work in progress, and God journeys with us through the ups and downs. The heart of Amoris Laetitia is chapter 4, where Pope Francis meditates on love using St. Paul's beautiful hymn in 1 Corinthians 13. Francis reminds couples that love is not a fleeting feeling, it's a daily decision. Tenderness, forgiveness, humor, self-sacrifice, these are the bricks that build the house of marriage. Amoris Laetitia calls for accompaniment. Not every situation is ideal. Divorced and remarried Catholics, struggling couples, single parents, all are called to experience the mercy of God. Rather than rigidly applying laws, Francis calls for pastoral discernment, a deep listening to people's journeys, a careful reading of their hearts. Mercy and truth must walk hand in hand. In Amoris Laetitia, the Church is called to be creative in reaching families, forming conscience, offering healing, and nurturing love at every stage. The Church is not a fortress for the perfect. It is a field hospital for the wounded. Programs, catechesis, marriage preparation, all must be adapted with compassion and realism, not idealism and judgment. Finally, Amoris Laetitia speaks of a family spirituality, a spirituality that is lived not in monasteries or cathedrals alone, but at home, around the dinner table, during bedtime prayers, in patient conversations, and simple daily acts of kindness. Holiness grows in the soil of ordinary life. Amoris Laetitia is more than a document. It is a love letter to every family, every marriage, every person longing for home. It tells us that love is messy. It struggles, it stumbles, but it endures. And in that enduring love, God dwells. And remember, as Pope Francis beautifully reminds us, the joy of love experienced by families is also the joy of the Church. So, let's not be afraid of the real, the broken, the unfinished. Let's build our families on patience, mercy, and hope. For it is in these humble foundations that the true joy of love, the Amoris Laetitia, shines brightest. This is Sir Choobie, reminding you, in every crack, love can still grow. In every heart, love can still triumph. Thank you for joining me, and may your homes be filled with joy, laughter, and the love that never ends.